Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Tonight, we're talking about Summer Moon Utah Wells, who vanished from her Rogersville home on June 15th, 2021. Since then, there's been a lot of breaking news in the Summer Wells case. And tonight, a special live that we're going to be talking about how I believe I know a lot more about what happened to Summer Wells on June 15th, 2021. It's one you don't want to miss, and we're going to be showing some receipts on the other side of this.
I've walked through storms in scars and grace, smile through pain with a painted face. They called me too loud, too much, too strong, but honey, that's the reason I belong. Every scar's a scripture, every tear's a hymn. I found my worth where the light grew dim. They tried to break me, but here's a twist. I turned my pain into a clenched fist. I'm an unbreakable woman, born of fire and pearl. I shine like grace in a reckless world. You can test my faith, you can shake my plan, but I'll rise again. Just watch me judged by the gloss, not the cause. But God don't build weak hearts from gold. He made me fierce and he made me bold. I bend, I pray, I roar, I rise with mascara, tears and battle cries. Don't need your crown, I forge my own. From ashes, honey, I build my throne. I'm an unbreakable soul, dressed in truth and pearl. The fire don't scare me, it lights my world. You can doubt my voice, but you'll hear my name. I'm holy and hood, and I'm done with shame. For everyone called too much, too loud, too real. You're not to anything. You're exactly what power looks like. I'm an unbreakable soul, through the fight and flame. My scars are stories, my strength, my faith. Faith in my heart, fire in my curls, forever divine. Clutch them pearls.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is November 25th, 2025. It is currently 8:15 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, Pam. Take care of yourself, honey. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Carol. All right, guys, it's going to be a doozy. This one's going to be a doozy, so buckle up. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. Before we get started, if you would do me a big favor and hit that thumbs up button, it is so important. I would be very thankful. It takes less than a second. If you would just be so kind and hit that thumbs up button and share this live out would make a huge difference. I have been on the Summer Wells case since she went missing, and it's been a lot over the last. Hold on, I got to turn this phone off because it won't stop if I don't. It's been a lot. It really has, and I have people has called me. I've called people. Truly, a lot of hours the last 3 or 4 days. Recently, TBI, FBI, and Hawkins County Sheriff's Office was at the 3500 block at Van Hill Road on the corner of Greenville County and Hawkins County, Tennessee, linked to a tip that came in. And yeah, so I just got to be careful. Some things I can't say, but and I've been digging, and last night I talked to you guys about the link because I have never left the house, like Chris McDonough from the interview room says. I've never left the house. And first off, I want to say that everything I talk about today is my opinion and my opinion only. An opinion is not a fact. So do not contact, do not bother in any way, shape, or form anyone that I have speaking about today at all. No one has been named a suspect in Summer Moon Utah Wells's case, but I believe we are getting very close to something big, finally, in Summer's case. And so tonight we're going to cover a lot of that. So yeah, it's going to be something else. All right, Catherine, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Thank you, Blessings Lady. Thank you so much, Catherine. Really appreciate you, my dear. You very appreciate your support, my dear. Thank you so much. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Become a member if you would like. We would love to have you. We're going to be having some Summer Wells member only things that I can't say because there are certain things you can't say with TOS, and you can be more blunt with the members only and stuff. So become a member if you can. Would appreciate that. Okay, let me show you how it started. This is how it started. There was a tip that came in around May or June of this year. And the TBI and FBI and them and all of them, in my opinion, have been working on this tip for quite some time. And they, in my opinion, executed this, whatever they were planning to do, on November 12th. Okay? All right. This is
follow TBI's statement of a new lead the agency followed up on in the search for Summer Wells.
It happened at the 3500 block of Van Hill Road, not far off from where Summer was last seen over 4 years ago. News Channel 11's Ansley Daniel has followed up on this new information as the Amber Alert for Summer still remains active.
This is Van Hill Road. It's about 9.5 miles from the Wells family home on Ben Hill Road, where Summer was reported missing. As you can see,
Oh crap, sorry, I was muted. I apologize. Right here is the end of Van Hill Road where Ansley is standing. Yeah, it's kind of like a T. And if you make a right, you're going to go a few miles and you're going to see um, Ben Hill Road, where Summer went missing. You go up this way, and you're going to go to the 3500 block
there
of
are
Ben Hill.
posters here with her information on them. And last week, law enforcement conducted a search on this road in the 3500 block. It's about 2 miles back from where I'm standing here. It's very similar to Beech Creek, as the homes are spread out and there is a lot of land. It's also close to the Greene County line. We did reach out to Don and Candace after the TBI confirmed a recent search in their daughter's case. They said they do not want to be interviewed as they are waiting to hear more from the TBI and, quote, otherwise it is just more drama and stirred pain, so there was nothing to say, end quote. We reached out to Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson too and have yet to hear back. We also stopped by his office today and were told that he wasn't in. The TBI couldn't tell us what the tip about Summer was that led them here to Van Hill Road, or if anything came of it. In Hawkins County, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
Okay, so that's the tip that came in, and let me show you the property. I'm just trying to spell it all out for you so you'll understand. This is the alleged property that they searched. It's about 22.5 acres, give or take. There was a pig farm allegedly there at one point. Again, in my opinion, the owners of the property has nothing to do with Summer going missing. But they, other than alleged family members that may be associated with the property. I'll say that. I'm out. Welcome to the Pearl family, my dear. Really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. Y'all welcome. I'm out. Love this spirit. Appreciate you, my dear. And Linda, thank you so much, my dear. Really, really do appreciate you. Welcome to the Pearl family. Good to see you, my dear. Okay. And okay. So there is a business that is right here that family members own, and other family, I'll just say, lives in this vicinity. Okay? They live in this vicinity. Talked to a lot of people. Now, when we were looking up said individuals, we noticed that they had on this property, there was a 1997 red Toyota pickup. It had been sold in 2022, from what I understand. And where it is, I have no idea. FBI and TBI has been in touch with the people that bought it. And I can show you the receipts on that as well. Maybe here. I just got to keep some stuff out so it's so I don't dox anybody. Okay. They owned this red 1997 Toyota Tacoma. Okay. And this was, oh crap, maybe if I do it like this. 2 seconds, Shaw. So I can show you the, do I got it already pulled up? Okay, let me just show you right here like this. Guys, grab your favorite snack and beverage because it's going to be a shocking one tonight. Okay. Okay, sorry, I just had to erase some stuff here so I didn't dox anybody. And as you can see here, its last name is Hill, and it says 3310 Van Hill Road. That is registered to the business. Now, you will be clutching your pearls for sure. I see who says, yeah. So I've been digging, and someone who did a video over 2 years ago, a creator named Ziggy, was very, very close to what happened, in my opinion, and I'm going to show you. I have told you that the other day I was listening, I was live here with you guys, and I was listening to Chris from the interview room when he was interviewing Hunter. And he said that when he and Candace and Summer, maybe Grandis, was in the line at Walgreens, Dawn called and said there was a man named Andy. He thought he said Andy, up on the hill trying to touch little kids. And I immediately started digging, making phone calls, and I realized that someone associated with this property and a business, there is a Randy. And sometimes Candace doesn't talk very clearly as well. So I think he might have misunderstood or heard it wrong, in my opinion. And there is a Randy. And this particular person has a tree service. And his brother has an excavating service. And this was deleted a while back, but Mr. Jason Jensen posted this. I know what you did. Turn your brother in and they will go easy on you. You can remain anonymous. Call me, and he's got his number. This is not about Summer's brother. Hey, you know I have your name. Confess where she is. And he is right on the money. Right on the money. So digging around here, and credit goes to Ziggy. What you're going to hear is going to tie it all back in to what happened on June 15th, 2021. An interview. There was that too. always late. And this is the thing, the text from Andy, it's done. She could have put Andy and it been Randy again, but you're going to hear this. This is from the tree trimmers of when Ziggy interviewed them, and you're going to shit your pants.
All of a sudden,
Let me get it here. Bear with
I
me.
got a piece of equipment part that come out there. I hollered that morning. I didn't recognize them, but later that day, or the next day when the FBI got it, Randy brought it to my attention. The guy I used to work with. He, they actually stopped guys I didn't recognize them come out there. I hollered. No, not really. See, I got a piece of equipment part that come out there. I hollered that morning. I didn't recognize them, but later that day, or the next day when the FBI got it, Randy brought it to my attention.
It doesn't pick it up there, but it said, this is one of the tree trimmers there. And he said, I didn't recognize him, but FBI that day, they talked to Randy. They talked to Randy that day. Ziggy, I hope you're listening. There you go. You're listening. Okay. They talked to Randy that day.
The guy I used to work with. He, they actually stopped to him there. I was in the pickup truck.
They actually stopped and talked to him that day. They were in, or he was in the pickup truck. Okay.
Other than my income.
right here, he said there was an outage that morning, and that the mother, meaning Candace, Grandis, and Summer, actually stopped to talk to Randy that morning.
There we go. Candace, Grandis, hey, deception. Candace, Grandis, and Summer stopped that morning and talked to Randy. Randy, who was the fucking tree trimmer. And by the way, he wasn't the regular tree trimmer. And I'm going to show you that in a little bit. He was there temporarily. Temporarily.
So I'm trying to figure out Randy's last name. I messaged
Hill.
one of these guys on Facebook in hopes that they'll respond, and because they couldn't remember the last name at the time, but they stopped to talk to him. And he said he was in a truck, but you could hear it's like really loud in the background because it's the tree truck vehicles.
Thank you, Pink, for becoming a member.
You saw some?
Well, she was in the truck. Randy said that she laid up in the back of the truck.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Randy, Randy, said that Summer Moon Utah Wells, he saw with his own fucking eyes that Summer was in the back of a truck. Oh, Ziggy, I'll have to talk to you. I'll have to talk to you. Randy said he saw Summer. The only tree trimmer that said that he saw Summer with his own two eyes. And this Randy lives allegedly 9.5 miles or so, maybe 10, from Summer Moon Utah Wells.
Did she? Oh. See, I had all the subtitles written out for this, and it freaking deleted. But he said, so the local I was with said, "So you saw Summer?" And he goes, "Well, she was in the back of the truck, or laid up in the back of the truck." And he said extended cab.
Mm.
I don't know if I would. Does Grandis have an extended cab?
She does.
Is that what it is? An extended cab? That's what he called it. He said that Summer was laid in the back of the truck when they were leaving that morning, when Grandis and Candace were leaving that morning.
So this Randy person was talked to Grandis and Candace and with Summer when they were leaving that morning. Hmm. Hmm.
Morning. The extended cab?
Yeah, I guess it was their turn.
I guess they searched it.
Yeah. No, because where we're from Moortown area that way, they give us drive time. At that time, we was leaving 3:30 of the day. So we
You hear that? Did you hear that? What he said?
no, because where we're from Moortown area that way, they give us drive time. At that time, we was leaving 3:30 of the day. So we,
I can't remember what that says. It's hard for me to hear. Hold on, I can't turn it.
no, because where we're from Moortown area that way, they give us drive time. At that time, we was leaving 3:30 of the day. So we didn't know nothing about it until we come back to work the next morning.
Now he says 3 to 3:30. Closed captions is on. You can't hear it. He says 3 to 3:30. Summer Wells gets home at 3:09. 3:09, they pull up. 3:09, they pull up. Dawn said Candace, Grandis, and his phone, deleted from 3:30 afterward. Dawn said his, Grandis, Candace's phone fucking deleted from 3:30 afterwards. That's convenient. That's pretty convenient, isn't it? So if they leave at 3 or 3:30, anywhere from 3 to 3:30, but we haven't even gotten to another shocking part of this yet.
You said he knew nothing about what happened about Summer until the next day.
Yes. And so they leave at the tree trimmers leave at 3 or 3:30 that day. Now, in my opinion, Candace said that Summer jumped right up. She fixed these flowers and got a peppermint, washed her hands. They carried groceries in, all of that, which could not have happened if Summer was actually abducted around 3:09 to 3:30. Couldn't have fucking happened. Not once. Could not. You're never going to convince me that happened. Especially, well, there was weeds growing in the flower pot anyways. Yes, it is. Guys, please hit the thumbs up button. Really
He
appreciate
came
it.
back to work that morning.
He says they didn't know nothing. AB, you're right. It was 309 was the photo. They got a home at 311. 311. 311.
You guys know a Fred Hill, Jamie Killian? Any of those names ring a bell? Dudley Ajon. Well, do you know Don Wells or not? Okay. He's blaming. So Lake Scouts over here don't know him either.
No.
Yeah.
It was actually an outage that day. I worked the repairs of the beard. He was one working over there home most of the day. He
Hold on.
repaired the beard. He was one working over there home most of the day. I think it was like later part, like afternoon.
Dudley Ajon. Well,
Listen.
do you know Don Wells or not? Okay. He's blaming. So Lake Scouts over here don't know him either.
No.
Yeah.
It was actually an outage that day. I worked
There was actually an outage that day.
repairs of the beard. He was one
The guy with the beard,
working over there home most of the day.
he was working over there once a day.
I think it was like later part, like afternoon.
I think it was like the later part, like the afternoon.
So your guys' work crew saw Summer the morning.
Yeah.
So your work crew saw Summer that morning. Okay. All right. Keep listening.
I was over there like that's before you started, wasn't it? No.
Who said that?
That out.
Did someone in chat say that?
The same day.
So he said, I worked that guide. He goes, when they hit that, or he said, I worked that outage when they hit that guideline. I don't know what he was talking about. Guideline, but I'll put up this, I'll make
Keep
this
listening.
video public so that you guys can listen to it yourself and try to determine what it says. So not the one, I'll make this video I'm playing public and you can play it back and try to figure it out yourself because it's really hard to understand. I didn't think it was Beech Creek service. I thought it was some, I thought it was like a local display.
I know, but there's a couple of others processes for that look that's kind of so like that, and then they don't do all.
Yeah, we got the holler the day y'all was.
So why did they stop and talk to the?
We had the roadblock for a big piece of equipment.
Oh, so
back here.
but did they talk to the Randy? You said that
Randy,
did
Randy spoke to him.
Did you hear that?
You said that
Randy,
Randy
spoke to him.
if she
Yeah, Randy spoke to them that morning. Randy spoke to them that morning. Randy spoke to them that morning. Okay.
No, he's back in North Carolina.
Randy, what's his last name? Do you know? Do you think he would talk to
Listen.
me?
Randy, what's his last name? He's back in North Carolina working, is what they said. Now, this Randy does have connections to North Carolina. He absolutely has connections to North Carolina. And he travels because of his work. This Randy was not the one that was normally on this crew. Okay? Now listen.
You know what, Randy? Randy.
You all want Davey?
Yeah,
You
Davey.
want, but what?
Wolf and Davy's pretty much the same thing.
Okay, so
Yeah, we see most of us from up around that way, Morristown. I live in Morristown. I'm so we lost our contract in Jefferson City. Paul Jr. We lost our contract in Jefferson City. Paul Jr. Childress.
Oh, your name's Paul Childress? That's a common last name here, isn't it?
Now, he said his name is Paul. Now, there is connections to the property with the name Paul as well. But he says his name is Paul Childers. Paul Childers. There, that you can't do closed captions. It doesn't understand it.
Okay, so you know where Beech Station's at.
Yeah, I drive through Beech Station every day here.
Okay. So,
Are you following the Summer Wells race at all?
Yeah, every now and then I'll read stuff.
Okay, so I have a
So are you guys following the Summer Wells stuff? Yeah, I follow it every now and again, he says.
YouTube channel. My name's I go by Ziggy. I'm the one that had Dawn on there who was saying the N-word and it made freaking News Nation news and everything. So I'm down here from Indiana, you know, just talking to locals and seeing what they feel. Do you feel like they have something to do with it? Or know something?
I was in the Marine Corps. I grew up there, and then I come back here in May.
I think maybe it was an accident.
Thank you so much for conjecturing.
Or it could be some type
Well, that's what I thought. Yeah, I was overseas. The picture, one picture they posted when she was in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Asleep. That didn't look right. Okinawa for 4 years.
Listen to that.
Accident, they covered it up. Or it could be some type of
Well, that's what I thought. Yeah, I was overseas. The picture, one picture they posted when she was in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Asleep. That didn't look right. Okinawa.
Yeah.
Now, this guy is talking about he was talking about Summer being in the back of the truck. The last picture that we see at 3:09 when she is asleep.
For 4 years.
So he said, I felt like it looked, he's like, I thought it looked like an accident. You know, I felt like it was an accident too.
Thank you,
Those
Red
pictures
Moon.
of her
Thank
in
you,
the back of
baby.
the truck didn't look right.
Appreciate you.
You want,
Thank you, Linda.
you want to take her? She's sleeping. Now. Hey. Be good. Okay, bye. Bye. All right.
Yes.
Caitlin. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. I ate your ice cream. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let's continue. Go.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. A lot of people
I got to tell you a little bit something about Randy here in a little bit that you're going to be like, oh.
think she was actually
I
already
wouldn't-
gone there
yeah,
or close
Nothing
to
crazy
it.
going on. You know, I was just.
So there wasn't a lot of
Are you
bombing.
guys park your equipment here at night or something?
Oh my God. Randy is not dead. I don't know why you're saying Randy is dead. Randy is not dead. I talk to 3,000 people all the time on this. I know people that know them. He's not dead. You must be researching something else. Huh?
No, it was pretty cool. Like, everybody wasn't in any conflict. The only thing that went on was
Maybe the Randy you're talking about is dead. The Randy I'm talking about is definitely not dead.
You haven't pulled up? Okay.
we had a few guys sent over there. I know there are a couple of cemeteries up that way. Bombs went off.
I went to that. That's why I was walking over there to check to see if that was Bowser. I know this is supposed to be the first
He's very much alive, very much in his 40s.
regarding. I thought it was for summer, but
Thank you, CC. Welcome. Appreciate you.
There's some people already done it. I was reading one post my mom back. It kind of pissed me off, you know.
no,
Well, I
you
know
can't.
if the three guys had anything to do
No,
Canadian.
you can't do that. I can't.
Cookie.
Like that
I
guy
got
who
on
came on.
phone.
And what's your name now?
So,
Scott Sanders. Yeah, the guy that came on. Okay, so the guy who was part of the billboards from Walmart, he came up on my YouTube channel, like just because there was the whole thing. Do you know Brad Wishon? I think, how do you pronounce it? Wishon. His dad went by Shrek, I guess. I guess he was stealing a bunch of. Oh, what's his name?
I think I might remember somebody talking about one of the names. You said Fred.
Fred Hill.
Does he drive like a yellow pickup truck? Does he live on the same road?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's it.
Is he in that traffic?
Ran from the cops. He thought they were coming to take his weed.
Oh, is he in that trashy, like falling apart? Like it looks like.
This part's funny to me. Ziggy's talking about Fred. Is he in that trashy truck? She hadn't met Fred yet.
Junkyard.
That junkyard.
Yeah.
So that's who.
That's who lives there. And that,
He was the same guy I'm talking about. Almost Taylor Holler on the left there.
yeah.
Oh, Don and Candace absolutely know what happened. And I've got a recording today that I'm going to be showing you. I can only show you a clip of it, but Candace says something about Don. And I got a hold of it, and I'm going to show you guys what Candace says.
Yeah. That's what Fred.
Does he still drive that yellow vehicle, or
Oh, I don't know. It's been months.
Okay, so that's who Don is. Don Wells. He has mentioned him as possibly somebody he
Hello, Henry.
suspects. I don't know. I think he's.
It is, Jen.
Yeah, he's avoiding me.
I know Fred.
So this was before I had ever met Fred. This was right after this, because it's because of them. When he tells me that, he confirms to me that place that I thought was possibly Fred's is actually Fred's. So that is when, after this, I drove out there, and Fred happened to see us like creeping by, and I kind of just stopped, and he came down there and spoke to us. So that was the first time I had
Are you confused
talked
always
to
late?
them.
About what?
But it would be awesome if we could get one of these guys on here, or if somebody else could. I'm hoping that maybe they'll come up and actually where we can hear them much better. But he said that Fred was the one that ran from the cops because when they were trying to take his weed or something.
Has threatened to kill Don because he brought his name up.
Craziness. I mean, so
we were down there past her house. I think she lives on the Ben Hill Road. We were down past it, and there's like a gravel entrance, and we had an incident there. Went up the line and put the line back there.
Okay, so
And, they did send us in there, but it was just turning the trucks around.
yeah.
They did send us in there, but it was just to turn our trucks around. What are you confused about? So recently they went to a house. Allegedly, the last name is Hill. This Hill has children, and I've made some calls and other things and digging up some stuff, and there was a temporary guy helping out that's local, that is named Randy. Don said there was a guy up on the hill named Andy trying to touch the kids. And I said, no, it's not Andy, it's Randy. Candace mumbles half the damn time. Yes, and he owns a tree service. He owns a tree service. Yeah.
That driveway is ridiculous.
So I had asked them if they had ever been up to that house, like up in the drive area. He said no, like we went up there to turn our trucks around, but I don't know. I suppose they could get those trucks up there, but they said there was a line that was cut down and they put it back up.
So they were right up to the edge of their home, cutting a line down, like literally up to the edge of their home.
I don't know. I would think, I don't know how all that works, but
Let me see if I can find it.
that's what they're saying here.
Is that the one where that creek's right there? That big old
Yeah.
dead tree? Yeah, we was working in there. I took a dead tree down.
Yeah, and her.
Do you hear that?
I would think, I'm saying here.
Is that the one where that creek's right there? That big old
Yeah.
dead tree? Yeah, we was working in there. I took a dead tree down.
Yeah, and
Yeah, we was working up in there where the Candace and Dawn and Summer lives. It's me, Jen. Love you. Thank you for what you do. Sent a text earlier. I hope we're getting closer. Thank you so much, Jen. Appreciate your support, my love. Thank you very, very much.
her. Yeah, their house was like.
Hey, Don come up early morning. We come in after all that stuff happened.
House was like.
Hey, Don come up early morning. We come in after all that stuff happened.
Okay, this is where he says, see, Dawn came up there that morning after all of this happened, talking to the tree trimmers. Justin, Dawn was the one who brought up Randy, Andy to Candace over the phone while with Hunter. Yes. Why was Dawn introducing Randy, Andy? He probably saw him on the property, meaning Dawn was. Fuck yeah, Dawn was home. I know Dawn was home. He's outright said it to someone I know. They got receipts on it. And like we've always said, how would he know that someone was up on the hill trying to touch the kids? And you can say what you want about Dawn and Candace. They never left the kids home alone. They never did. Ever. CPS was there the day before. Oh, Dawn's alibi is 100% bullshit. He tells on himself. He tells on himself. Why did Dawn have to lie about him being in? It was Jonesboro, AB. Well, because Dawn knows what happened. Dawn, in my opinion, is involved.
Talking about presidency.
The day after
The
summer.
day, yeah. We're talking about him being in prison and all that shit. I thought we both had to.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted. So Dawn is saying the next day he's up talking to the tree trimmers about how he's been in prison and stuff before. These are guys that were there.
Who does that? You know, got a kid missing. Why the hell would you be going to talk about stuff like that?
The day.
Who does that? You got a kid missing. Who wants to be talking about stuff like that?
Next day. His
Oh, yeah.
favorite. His hero is Donald Trump.
So there was something interesting. He said they were there the next day after Summer went missing, and that he came up and started talking to him about Donald Trump and being in prison and stuff.
That's very much
And
Dawn.
he's like, who does that? That his daughter was just missing. This is something similar to like what Fred said. He was saying Dawn came down there the night that Summer went missing and was talking about
That's definitely Dawn talking about Trump, the end of days,
he
and
was like drunk and high, and talking about, well, at least I'll see her in the resurrection. And he said that he was saying like wasn't really talking about Summer, had no interest, no remorse,
let's be
nothing.
respectful.
So
Come
it's
on.
interesting to hear.
Listen, we all as creators have pieced together something, and as you know, we should all just want to find Summer. That's just number one thing.
With these guys, he's saying, the next day I saw him in the morning, and later on he mentioned
they left at 3:30, 3 to 3:30 that day. So remember, they didn't call police until 6:30 that day. But Candace is home with Summer at 3:11. At 3:30, Candace, Grandis, and Dawn's phone are deleted from 3:30 onward.
that it was like 8:30. He was guessing it was 8:30 that he saw him the next morning after Summer went missing, talking about President Trump and stuff.
Yeah.
Did he go to work the next day?
Well, if you saw him the next day,
Well, I
then
know he was up there that morning when we got there.
like super early, or
Around probably 8:30.
oh, he didn't go to work then. I don't.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what the guy said? Did Dawn go to work? She said, did Dawn go to work the next morning, meaning the next morning after Summer went missing? He said, I don't know about that, but he said, I know the day Summer went missing, Dawn was up there at 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Dawn was up there at his house at 8:30 or 9 o'clock. They don't leave those kids. They have CPS on their ass. They were there the day before. Everyone knows Dawn wasn't at work that day.
think. Well, people claim he did, but
I don't see how a person could go to work the very next day or the next week or whatever
No, Don went to work back quickly because he wanted to be out of there.
with a missing kid that's going on right at 7 months. They're getting dry.
I got 3 kids myself. I don't know. I'd go crazy.
All that. I mean, I don't get it personally. I love the daughter.
Come on, guys, hit the thumbs up. 757 likes. There's 2,100 people in here. Please hit the thumbs up. Would greatly appreciate it.
Drugs. So, you know.
Don's lied through his fucking teeth.
I now have custody of her son. My oldest daughter has her 2 little girls. So, you know.
so if you,
I don't get it.
yeah. What? Okay. So what was your name again? What? Do you guys on Facebook? So if you,
I don't get it.
yeah. What? Okay. So what was your name again? What? Do you guys on Facebook? And then yours is Paul Tyler. Okay. If somebody named Adrian messaged.
Now, this guy's name is Paul, which I do find interesting. And he says another last name. I don't know if he's given the real last name or not. I'm going to check. If he's given the real last name or not. I'll find out.
You asked me. I'm trying to. If you know how to get a hold of that guy, Yeah, do you think, is he a nice guy? Would he pop?
He's an older guy, right? Pretty nice. I don't know if he's got land.
That's what I was saying. Like, if I message you and.
He wasn't here long.
But yeah, that's.
He actually got fired for tearing the line down, and this is his old truck and everything. I got his truck now. No, he transferred over.
Well, Don's alibi, the Subaru see something, say something. Yes, until he interviewed with Chris and Josh, one of the last interviews he did on the lab, he said, "No, I took the Subaru the day before Summer went missing." And he was adamant, said it 3 or 4 times.
You guys climb the trees yourself?
I've been climbing.
You're a climber? Are you? Good money. Good money. Maybe it's a really good company to work for too.
You live in Beech Creek?
Huh?
Day before yesterday, I played it, and it's on the lab.
You know,
I've seen a couple articles, like,
Well, and that's exactly right. Julia says, so if the electric was out, the boys couldn't, it was out for a few hours, but so Don would take him with him. Yes, or he would just stay at home. Right? Don did not go to work that day. He did later on in the evening for his alibi. They couldn't watch. Yeah. He was out for a few hours, though. You're not in timeout, Megan.
Here is very, very, very hard to hear this part. I'm talking to the second guy. There was 2 guys that we were talking to. Now I'm talking to a guy named Paul, and I asked him, what does he think happened? And he said, like, if I had to guess, I think they're involved. And now he's talking about how he saw Dr. Phil and how when about the cornbread mafia thing. And he said that, I forget who he said he asked, but he said he asked some people about the cornbread mafia and if it's actually like exists around the area. And I guess he's.
I think there was 2 videos on YouTube. The first video, it was like they were dissecting the way she was talking, and it kind of sounded like they were kind of pinning on, but it was bad. The second video I watched when they actually came on stage, it sounded like
Okay, you can't really hear anything like that. Okay, now we're going to move on. Oh, thank you so much, Shannon. Appreciate you, my dear. Thank you so much, my love. Good to see you. And thank you for being very generous to me. I appreciate you. Very, very kind, my dear. Appreciate you. Can't track all their lives down. Yeah, they can't. They can't track all their lives down. And did y'all know Don and Candace got paid to go on Dr. Phil? They paid them to go on Dr. Phil? Allegedly. Did y'all know that? Okay. Now I want to play you something. I know how much they got paid too, but I'm not going to say. And she got those implants, yeah, as well. Well, no, I don't think they were implants. They were going to be implants, but she didn't do what they were supposed to do or whatever. So she got dentures, I think. Giraffe Titties. I love that name. OMG. That is amazing. Who doesn't want to see giraffe titties? I love that. Thank you so much, my dear. Why is my applause not working? Can y'all see me? What's going on with my thing? Hold on. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Pearl family. Appreciate you, my love. Yes, Shelby, they got paid a lot. They got paid a lot. Okay. All right. How many thumbs ups do we got, mods, in both chats? Well, let's get to at least 1,000 thumbs up, y'all. I want to show you guys what Mr. Randy did after Summer was abducted from whoever. Come on, let's get to 1,000. Hit it. Hit the thumbs up real quick. Real quick. Come on, let's get there, and we'll finish on. Let me turn Nightbot off. Okay. I'm going to turn Nightbot off. Let me know when we get to 1,000 mods. Oh God, these logs. Okay, how do I delete Nightbot? I think I pissed it off. Okay, Nightbot's off now. You got it? Thank you guys so much for getting 1,000 thumbs up. Okay. There's going to be some people in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Because in my opinion, Candace knows and Grandis and covered up stuff, in my opinion, and participated, and Dawn and someone else are the main culprits, in my opinion.
He's from North Carolina.
Okay.
His name was Rand.
Listen to this.
Information about the guy who saw Summer, supposedly, who worked for Davy, who saw Summer in the back of the, they said, extended cab.
Mm-hmm.
That morning as Candace was leaving. So his name was Randy, but I still don't have a last name.
Well, it starts with a H, and well, it's kind of your last name, Ziggy. You guys share the last name, actually. Jeff, thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. At least you got, I think you shared the last name, I should say. I think allegedly you shared the last name. Okay, thank you so much, Jeff. Good to see you. And listen to this.
But the new information is he's from North Carolina.
He's not from North Carolina, but I need to check on a background. He definitely has ties to North Carolina. I think he might have lived in North Carolina at a point, but he lives in Tennessee now. He lives in Tennessee now. He's from Tennessee, lives in Tennessee, does have ties to North Carolina. That is true. She is right on that. But
and he was actually so he was actually employee of Davy out of North Carolina, but he would travel to other places where Davy would put him in like a hotel room
to work other locations. And I guess he had been, so that he was only temporarily in the area working that location. I'm trying to find out how
He
long
wasn't
he worked in the area,
temporary.
because I'm also here. I hear supposedly the Randy guy was sick the next day and didn't come in.
Yes. Sick the next day and didn't show up for work. Didn't come into work. Sick the next day and didn't show up for work. The Randy that talked to Grandis and Candace and saw Summer Wells allegedly that morning. Mm-hmm. That's okay, Spanish Angel. You might not, but I'm telling you, I've talked to people, and some people. This is the thing. Some people can't see something because they have like a bias toward someone or whatever. If it's true, it's true. It doesn't matter who says it or whatever. And you just saw her speaking to them. You just saw and heard her speaking to them. So it's not about, if you believe her or not. It's about she just did, and now they are, FBI's raiding someone 9.5 miles away. Everyone is biased to a point, yes.
Why would Christine know that? Judy Sue was standing down there when Candace started to look for her.
Giraffe Titties, why does it say you're a member again? It says you're a member twice. That's weird. Yeah, it was before Ziggy was with Fred as well. Absolutely. I'm not a fan
That's
of
really
Fred
odd.
at all, to be honest, but oh, you upgraded. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Very
I
kind of you.
mean, she was waiting. She showed those texts where she had been waiting for Andy. It looks like it was common for her to, for some reason, to go down to the end of the driveway to meet Andy. Probably because it's a really treacherous driveway. But I mean, with as sick as she should have been because of the chemo and stuff.
Yes. So Candace is back with Dawn. She's been back on the hill right before all of this happened. And she's not. They say that they're acting very weird. People, multiple people that I talked to that talk to them saying that they are acting very weird and they are not saying shit about shit. Okay. Okay. Now I want to show you something. It's about 5 seconds long. That's all I can play on it. But Candace has said something. And she says something about Dawn. And I want to play that for you. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my computer today. I have no clue. It is tired, I guess. I don't know. It's probably wore out. Poor thing. It's 1 second. Trying to close everything I can. I got a really fast computer too, but it's annoying me. Okay. I'm going to play this. Also, I can't play it yet because I'm going to have to disguise the persons that Candace is speaking to, the woman's voice that Candace is speaking to. But you'll just have to trust me on this for now. I will put it out later. Candace says that they did not go to Sonic that day. They did not go to Sonic that day. Now, there's been, from what I remember, there's been creators there that have talked to people to Sonic and said that they were there that day. So I don't know if she's lying to this person, this lady, or if she's lying then. It might be the damn website. Might not be my computer after all. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So you'll just, this is going to be a very, very short clip that I'm going to play. A few seconds long. But what Candace says is very interesting.
He's something's fixing to happen to him real bad and he just don't know it yet. When the time's right, you'll know.
Did you hear that? I'm going to play it again.
He's something's fixing to happen to him real bad and he just don't know it yet. When the time's right, you'll know.
Candace says something's fixing bad, and I'm going to put allegedly in there, to happen to Don, and he just don't know it yet. When the time is right, you'll know. Now, what does that mean? I can't tell you.
He's something's fixing to happen to him real bad and he just don't know it yet. When the time's right, you'll know.
Kelly, it was recently. Recently. Yep. She was speaking, I've talked to several people that talked to her. And I can't play right now because I'm going to have to disguise the person's voice. But I can tell you she said she did not go to the Sonic that day. And either way you ask, why is she lying? Why is she lying about it? Why would she go back to Dawn and the hill if something is going to happen to Dawn? It's Candace. Candace is going to be with Dawn until something happens on and off. Right? This is the thing. JLR spoke to people up at the horse stables, and I had went up there too at some point, and they said that there was a vehicle there of theirs that was there longer, like throughout the day. Hey, girl, mom. And Candace always said that they went there only 15 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. There's no way it takes 15 minutes to get a kid out of the water. Yes, he did. I didn't hear him say a burger, but I heard him say French fries. Mohawk. Yes. Yes. Oh, they absolutely went to the horse pond. Yeah. They were there longer than, but I think more than Dawn and Candace is involved. Yeah, there is a third person. And the person that sent the tip in sent it in May or June, end of May, June-ish. So TBI, FBI, they've been working on this a minute. From the time the tip was called in till the time they were, there on November 13th. Oh, bless you, Ryan and Justin. Find your pockets. Who the fuck are you? And I don't put everything out on YouTube. Dumbass. Get out of here. Please hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Why don't you just come in and you don't have to troll. Anyway, I still think it's possible that Summer had a dry drowning from going under the water. I don't. Well, yeah. Yeah. Why did she pass out with spilled Skittles around her? Those were probably already there. They were probably already there. Don and Candace are very, very quiet right now. I want to show you a video for those of you that's not seen this. This is a video from Don in the yard where they live. Don's walking around here. Now, this is the mountain that they live on. they have a beautiful piece of property. I mean, the property itself is beautiful. You know, um, I've never seen it. I've never seen it. See, I've always thought the same thing. Beach. I thought creators went there. I mean, I've been there, but there was nobody. I just kind of drove through there. But yeah, I'll play it. Dawn took this video. Okay. And I don't know if he walks over here. See how their driveway goes around? You come up through here and you can go all the way around their house. Okay, let me show you this. I don't know if he goes over there. Right here is where they were up to right here, the tree trimmers. And they said that in Ziggy's video, the tree trimmers. They said, yeah, we was right up there. No, that's not Candace. I don't know who's there. But they were cutting these lines out for the power lines. And right down here, you can't see it, is the building. And this is the main road. But yeah, they were cutting this line out, and there's another line that they was cutting up the hill there. They won't release it. I've tried. Now, do you think some stranger is going to get off of this road, go down a one-lane road, and then go up and find a child on the inside? You hear the dogs? Yeah. I don't think so, Peas. I don't think this was an accident now, in my opinion. I don't believe this was an accident now. Whatever this is, in my opinion, I believe this is intentional. Whatever it is intentional now. I used to think it was an accident, but the call that Dawn says, hold on, let me find it. The call that Dawn says, when Hunter, let me see here. Let me find it. Okay, let me see here. Bear with me, guys, 1 second. I no longer think this was an accident. I believe this is intentional. Absolutely. Okay. Let me finish playing this, and then we'll get to that. There's something. And I'll tell you something, that recording, that quick recording and that photo of Summer in the back at 3:09 now makes me wonder if she was really asleep. Did they give her something? Did they give her something? Well, Beck, I don't think this was an abduction. I mean, I don't believe this was just some stranger came up and nabbed her. I mean, Dawn knows. And so if she's asleep there at 3:09, we know exactly the spot Candace was at when they were driving. Look at Spirit Seeker's video on that, or I did one on Justin for All about where they actually was. If they was home at 3:11 and this person got off anywhere from 3 to 3:30, I believe she was taken from anywhere from 3:11 to 3:30. And remember, Dawn always said, I thought it was 5:30. I believe that she might have been asleep. She might have been asleep. Actually, I'm trying to piece this together. She might have been asleep because allegedly the boys said they saw her playing on her swing. And I do believe Jody Sue scream. I do believe Jody Sue talking about the red flash that went up the hill. She said it didn't go all the way around. Like, because the driveway circles. And I'm wondering, was Summer at her swing? And Candace said, I wish I would have been outside. Remember, I played that the other day. Okay. All right. The driveway, there you go up this big hill and all that. And there's kind of like a little curve, and then you can go up and then around, and then you can go back down it. That was Summer's favorite thing, was that swing. Poor little girl. Okay, listen to this.
It's cool. Should see me drive.
But when we left, I think she had shorts on at first.
Okay.
Yeah, because she had shorts on because her mom put her bathing suit on her.
Okay. Where did she put her bathing suit on her? Do you know?
Inside.
In the house.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't. That might be true, that she changed her at the house, but the thing is, Candace said they weren't planning on going swimming or fishing, that they just decided to go swimming or fishing whenever they had to wait for the medicine.
So she changed her in the house.
Yeah.
Did she take the clothes with her?
Yeah.
Miss Allison, do you know?
Good.
Okay.
I don't remember.
So much,
She was-
guys. Really appreciate you, Justice, for Summer Wells. Love you, Justin. Miss you. Just popped in to say hi. Thank you so much, Jules. How you been, honey? Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate you very, very much. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you. And the Looking Glass Terror, thank you so much, my dear 13 months coming in clutch. How you doing, man? Appreciate you. And Pamela, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you very, very much. Thank you, my love. Appreciate you. Also, why wait in the parking lot at the hospital for hours, then message her? Correct. Yep. Exactly.
Dead asleep in the bathroom.
That's fine. That's fine. So she changes her clothes here, and she takes her clothes with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what happened?
Listen to
But
this.
then, when she got changed from swimming, they had bought her an outfit to put on because
She certainly did. Candace said Summer left home in her swimsuit. Mm-hmm. Yep.
they're supposed to go to gym.
What
Listen to
happened?
this.
But then, when she got changed from swimming, they had bought her an outfit to put on because they were supposed to go to Jonesboro, I think. Yeah, Jonesboro.
Okay. They had bought her an outfit. Allegedly, that was at the Dollar General.
For this big park, like water park.
Okay. So that was the initial thought?
I guess so. I mean, I don't know.
So what did you think was going to happen?
I thought we was just all gonna go fishing, swimming.
And then in the truck, she changes the plan?
Nah, she changes it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
Say it again?
She changed it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
Now, that doesn't make any sense. She changed it to swimming, so she grabbed her mother. Grandis would rather fish any day.
Oh, okay. So from here, where do you guys go?
From here, we go to the hospital.
Okay.
Pick up her mother.
Pick up grandma.
Not even like 10 minutes later,
Okay.
we go to Walgreens.
Is that near the hospital?
No, it's on Fort Henry Drive.
Okay, so it's the Walgreens by the Warrior Park.
Yeah.
That one as you come out and it's right there.
Yes.
Okay, not bad for an old man, huh?
No, not really.
Not bad, not bad. I'm cooking here.
So there's so we went there.
You go there first,
and then,
after you pick up grandma.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
And then we put this prescription in.
Okay.
Which is like probably about like 10, 15 minutes.
Do you know what kind of drugs?
No, I have no idea. She wouldn't say the name to it.
Got it.
And then we handed a prescription. They said about like 10, 15. Well, it's going to be 30 to 35 minutes.
Okay.
Well, I was saying the line was long.
Okay.
Because you have
who went inside the store?
Nobody went in. We went through the drive-thru.
Got it.
Candace said, because it was, I've got her text, because it was baking hot outside, that's when we decided to take Summer swimming because we didn't want to just burn up in the truck.
The drive-thru. And then while we were in the drive-thru, her husband calls her talking about this dude named Andy or Andrew on the property that's been there for like a week or so. She told me that keeps stalking little kids.
No, she said they had changed it from fishing to swimming because they grabbed grandma, which grandma would rather fish. Granny likes to fish. How did her mom get to the hospital? Allegedly, they said that they dropped her off.
Who's that?
some dude named like Andy or Andrew. I have no idea who it was.
Okay.
I believe Hunter, in my opinion, misremembers this, or Candace didn't say it right, or whatever. I believe, in my opinion, this is Randy, who there is a Randy that owns a tree service that has connections to North Carolina, that drove a red Toyota many times. I know someone that knows him that lives very close to the area, that says it was his father's truck, but he drove it all the time.
And why did Don call?
I have no idea. He just called. I don't even know if he was working at the time.
Okay.
But
he was not working at the time. The tree trimmers I just showed you, they just said, we saw Don up there at 8:30 or 9:30, 8:30, 9:30.
if he was working, he obviously wouldn't know that there was some dude looking at the little kids. I'm sorry, but there's a nice car up there.
There's a what?
A nice car right there.
Oh, okay.
I just keep looking at it because it's nice.
So this dude named Andrew, Don calls Candace
and tells her about, I don't know if his name was Anthony Andrews or something with an A.
And tell me about that conversation.
All I heard was...
And how did you hear it?
I heard because I asked her why he called.
Okay.
The only thing that she told me from the phone call is...
They said that Summer's outfit was for her first day of school. I don't believe that. They stopped at the Dollar General, in my opinion.
That there was some dude, Andrew, Anthony, Andy, whatever it was.
Okay.
Just the name A.
Okay.
That's all I remember. Is that he's been up on the property for a week or two, trying to, like, I guess she said, touch the little kids. That's what I was told.
That he's been up there a week or two trying to touch the little kids. Well, the tree trimmers, Randy was up there a week. They were up there a week cutting trees. Sure was.
Trying to have what?
Touch the little kids.
Touch the kids?
Like give them a hug or something.
What do you think? Do you think that's true?
I mean, it could be because she's had this, name was Billy, right? Yes, Billy. Billy was up there.
Guys, do not put full names in the chat, please. Mods, delete it.
They're doing that stuff until we got arrested.
And Billy is the brother?
No.
The son?
Nope. No. Billy was an old drunk.
He's what?
Drunk.
He was an old drunk that was a friend of theirs that used to get in arguments with his wife.
And go
his
up
wife
to their
would
house.
take him out, and he would go up there and sleep in one of the sheds on the property.
Got it. And who was Billy trying to touch?
Well, Billy has a hots for grandma.
The grandma.
Got it. But what about the kids?
Oh, no. He wasn't around the little kids. His mom wouldn't allow that with their mom.
So why would Don, in your opinion, call Candace while you're in the line at Walgreens to say there's some dude on the property wanting to touch the kids? Help me understand that.
I mean, at first I thought because he calls her like every 2 hours because he works.
Okay.
I thought he was just doing his daily checkup.
Okay.
But then she told me about that. I was like, how does he even know that if he's supposedly working?
And what did she say?
I didn't say that. I was just saying in my mind.
And in your mind, what did you come to? What did you deduct?
Deduct? I thought that was just suspicious.
Really?
Yeah, and then later, when she called me and told me that happened, I was with my girl at the time, just hanging over in Bristol at a park.
Okay.
She calls me while we pull up to that park. This is that Summer's missing.
So who were you kicking it with at the park?
Oh, just my girl.
Okay, just
and her mom and her brothers and her sister.
Okay, straight up.
That was just it with our entire family. Cause weren't you at the ball field? Yep, she was at the ball field.
Okay, so before we get there, let's go back to the drive-through at Walgreens. Then what happened?
Then we went. Well, she had to go get cigarettes because her mom complains of cigarettes all the time.
Where'd she get the cigarettes?
All right, so you know that Walgreens, right?
Yeah.
So there's this like daycare around there somewhere. It's called like Kitty College.
Yeah, I saw that on the side, on the right.
Yeah, so there's a discount tobacco store.
Got it.
By I guess that place. I think it's by that McDonald's maybe.
Okay.
And KFC. No, it's up by Long John Silver's.
Okay. Okay.
It's like right across from it.
And where's Grandma sitting in the car?
No, she's sitting on the passenger side where she was sitting.
Okay. And where are you and where is Summer?
Summer was sitting on the, like, okay, so you know how there's like 3 seats in the back?
Behind Grandma or behind Candace?
Oh, she's sitting in the middle of it all.
And why is she sitting in the middle at this point?
Because I asked to sit on the side because she was her grandma just got out the hospital and she was like, let me sit in the passenger seat. I said, okay. So I sat behind her mom.
Okay, got it. So then what happened? She goes and buys cigarettes? And who gets out of the car?
Just Candace.
Just Candy? You call her Candy?
No, I call her Candace.
Candace?
Yeah.
Okay. Is her nickname Candy though?
No, that's her mother's nickname.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So Candace gets out.
She goes grabs cigarettes. She buys a puff bar. She buys
a what?
A puff bar. It's a little nicotine vape.
Got it.
I don't know if everybody else knows that, but it's a nicotine vape.
Got it. What color was it?
It was black and purple.
Okay. Was there a blue one?
Blue one? Yeah, that one was hers.
That's hers.
Yeah, because she got a blue Skittles one.
Okay. Then what happened?
And then she bought the Twisted Tea.
Twisted Tea. How many?
Just one.
Just one. And bottle or can?
It's a can. If I could get a picture real quick, I'll show you what it looks like.
All right, go ahead.
It's a whole can, if I'm correct.
You doing okay, bro?
Yep, too.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I ain't even worried, to be honest. I just know that they have to have done something because she did not walk off of that property. That's all I know. Twisted Tea. I just yawn so much for no reason.
Okay, now watch this. Watch Candace. Credit goes to the interview room, our friend Chris from the interview room. This was videoed July 26th. Summer had been missing about 5 weeks at the time.
Some woman made this shirt for me. I'm not sure exactly what her name is.
And tell me the significance of this shirt. Why is it so important?
Because my daughter loved Paw Patrol.
Okay. Yeah, she did Paw Patrol. What else? Princesses.
Ponies, and she loved Frozen. Then she started with they're little animals, but I'm not sure what they are. And they got big eyeballs. I can't remember what the name of them are. I got a couple on my wind bracelets.
Yeah. So let's take me back to that day all the time. And now, do you come here a lot?
I used to come here a lot. Yeah.
And you bring the kids here?
I'd bring the kids here all the time, and they'd either fish or swim.
Okay.
Whichever.
Right.
There's nobody down here hardly.
Right.
So it's away from. I don't like to have the kids around a bunch of other kids because of all the sickness and stuff that's been going around. Different kids and stuff like that.
Yep.
So
this was the time of Rona whenever Summer went missing.
More secluded, private kind of thing, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm more of a quiet kind of person. I don't like to be in a big crowd.
Yeah.
I tend to stick to myself and my family, and that's it.
Yeah. And when you guys got here, who was with you? There's a lot of rumors
my
about.
My mother was with me.
Yep.
And my daughter.
Yep.
Summer, and Hunter was with us.
Okay. Now, Tell me about the dynamics of what everybody was doing. Who was
What's
doing
this?
what when you first got here? What happened?
I got out of the car first, and then I opened the back door because my mom's got a double door on her truck.
Right.
So I opened the back door and I let her and Hunter out.
Okay.
And Summer's first thing is to run to the water, of course.
Right.
And I was like, Summer, just wait. Let me get my stuff and I'll walk over there with you. And she waited for me, and I don't know, Hunter went off into the woods somewhere. I don't know where it was.
Hunter went straight to the woods. Hunter went straight to the woods. Now, again, Candace said that they were there only about 10, 15 minutes. But remember, they did a TikTok. It's when Hunter's flashing up the gang signs or whatever. And then you've got Summer in that video and all of that. Okay.
Now, where was Summer sitting?
She was sitting in the middle seat.
Okay.
Hunter was sitting on the end.
Okay.
And my mom said, hold on a minute. So we waited for my mom to get out.
Okay.
And Hunter, he just done disappeared into the woods. I don't know where he went.
Okay. Okay.
And me and my mom and Summer walked over there, and we were just letting Summer.
Now, why would Hunter go straight to the woods? I mean, you might say he wanted to pee or something, but he's also got a twisted T as well. Grandis, I don't believe, was there.
Play, and then Hunter eventually come back out of the woods wherever he was.
Okay.
And
so let's walk over there. Show me. And I'll just follow you, okay?
No.
So I'll follow you on which direction. And
everything's slow motion now.
I know. So which direction does Hunter go?
He went that way.
He went that way. Now, was he in a bathing suit?
No, I think he just had his shorts and his shirt on.
Okay. And Summer, was she in her bathing suit?
Yes.
And how did she get in her bathing suit? Or
I actually put her bathing suit on before we left home because it was really hot.
So that's a discrepancy, right? She said she put her bathing suit on her. Now, why would you put your bathing suit on her whenever you were not planning on going swimming that day? In fact, you might have been going fishing. But she says she puts the bathing suit on her before she leaves that morning, when she's just supposedly, she is just taking grandma to the hospital. And then Hunter calls. And so she goes over there waiting while Grandis is at the hospital. And she's like, well, I need to go pick up my mom. And Hunter's like, can I go with you? And then there is this, getting the prescription. Oh, we got to wait. The prescription's there. So we might as well go swimming. But Hunter says, no, Candace changed her here at my house. They're not being truthful.
Out that day.
Okay.
So it was just something small and thin, not so hot.
Okay.
Because I know how she gets too hot.
Okay. And how?
Here she says, I know how she gets too hot. But in a little bit, you're going to hear summer's always cold. Summer's always cold. Right? Mel Bell, welcome to the Pearl family, my dear. Really, really do appreciate you, my love. You're welcome, Mel Bell. Appreciate you, darling. Good to see you. Thank you so much for your support, my love.
What was the temperature that day? Give me an idea.
Probably in the 80s.
Okay. So it's Tennessee warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it is now.
And are you an air conditioned person, or in your mom's truck was the AC on or
I
off?
don't like AC.
Okay. So what happened? Where do you guys go, and where's Summer going here?
We all walked.
Now remember, the last picture that we have of Summer or in video is she's got black pants on. She's got a jacket with a hoodie zipped up. No, there's no alligators in Tennessee. Mm-mm.
Summer's past me, my mom, and Summer.
All right. So all three of you together.
Yeah.
Now, how does Mom's knee handle this hill here?
Well, she uses her cane, so it's a little bit easier, and she'll hold on to my shoulder so
Okay.
she doesn't fall or nothing.
So you're kind of escorting her down here.
Yeah.
And is Summer ahead of you or behind
She's
you?
right here in front of me.
Okay. So walk me through that.
Oh, we're just walking down through here. I mean, usually, like I said, we go slow because of my mom's knee.
Okay.
Myself.
Okay.
I was just standing here at the end. And then, well, the water's up a lot further than it usually is. Usually it's down. You can usually see all that wood sticking up out of the water. And she was just playing right here.
And what time do you get here about, if you remember?
I couldn't even tell you, to be honest with you. Time is... I don't keep track of time.
No, I understand.
I mean, I get up in the morning, I do my thing with the kids, and then we go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't even tell you. I know I went to the hospital at 8 with my mom, dropped her off, and I was sitting there, and Hunter called me. And
Okay, so this Randy guy sees Candace, Grandis, and Summer in the truck that morning when they're leaving, and then Candace drops off Grandis to the hospital. Candace goes over to Allie's and Hunter's house, right? Now, about that same time, the tree trimmers say that they see Dawn at around 8:30 to 9:30. 8:30 to 9:30.
asked me what I was doing. I said I was sitting at the hospital in the parking lot waiting on my mom to get done. And he said, well, why don't y'all come over? I said, well, as long as your mom says it's okay. And I guess he woke her up or said something to her. And he said, yeah, she said it's fine for a little bit. Because I guess his grandma was coming over or something. She don't like me. I don't like her either.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, seems like you guys have had a falling out. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
And
it was stupid part on Al, really, honestly.
What was it over?
Well, I don't know if it was her husband or Hunter's.
I've heard that. I've heard that vet girl that Candace was seen crying at the hospital. I have heard that. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say Hunter's daddy. Come out with all these guys and stuff, and we're supposed to move down here. And they couldn't find a place to stay or whatever. Well, I don't really remember what this guy's name was. I know he's a Mexican, I think. And
that Jose guy?
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah, she wanted him to stay, and she was also staying at my house.
Okay.
So I said, well, if you're going to be with him, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's y'all's deal. And I don't know, they did whatever they did because I didn't really pay attention to them. I just hung out with the kids and my mom. And then one day he just goes, I like chicks with dicks. Mm-hmm. After him and her did whatever. And she got all pissed off and just said, told my mom, take me and my kids back to my place. I'm out of here. Mm-hmm. So I don't even know what really happened.
Okay.
She just went off the handle. And ever since that, I don't know. She's just.
I absolutely don't think anything happened to Summer in the water now at all. My opinion, I don't.
Been hateful towards me. I don't know. I don't get it. I really wish I could understand it.
Okay.
And she stuck me with that guy. And then my husband got home. He's like, well, who's this guy, you know? And I'm like, Allie left him here, abandoned him here. I was like, he ain't got no place to go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then my mom took him after my husband and him got into a little squirrel. My mom took him, I believe it was to North Carolina to some chick's house. And then that was the end of him. I never heard from him again.
And that, so your mom drove him up there?
Yeah, my mom did.
Okay.
And I never heard from the guy again.
What part of North Carolina, do you know?
I don't even know.
Okay. What kind of vehicle did he have, if any?
He didn't have no vehicle.
Okay. Your mom took him
My
up?
mom took him in her truck.
Got it. Straight up. Okay. Then, so you're down here, and all of a sudden now, Summer is doing what?
Summer's just playing in the water right here.
Okay.
I'm just standing right here. All the flowers that died that were there on that.
Oh, so there were a bunch of flowers
There
here?
was a bunch of flowers right here, yeah, on this little petal. I don't know what, I guess they've all died now, but.
Okay. And where's Grandma?
Mom's standing right here.
Okay.
There's actually right at this tree right here, there's a wild, well, it's not a wild, it's a domesticated climbing rose bush. I guess when they made this lake or whatever, it floated here or something like that. But it's a wild, not wild, but it's a rose bush that just kind of climbs this tree and it blooms real pretty. That's what I think they were talking about.
And I'm over here close to the edge just because Summer's in the water.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Sure.
my thing.
Okay.
And she just.
Now the water here is at this time is really high. It's usually not this high. It's very high at this point.
Playing, you know, like a normal kid would play in the water. And then Hunter came from wherever he was and come down here and was standing here. I don't want to get all wet, but
yeah.
He was like standing here and Summer was out a little bit further there, pretty far apart from like me and your wife is.
Okay. Is that the TikTok video you took?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see how far they were apart.
Yeah, I can see it, right.
And with him sitting there saying that she fell on a rock, there's no rock. Where do you see a rock?
Right. Yeah, the only rocks I saw were right over here.
Yeah,
and then up there.
Yeah, they're way over there, and I'm right here.
Okay. So this is where she is, though.
Yeah, this is where she is right here.
Okay. And how is she? What's her behavior?
She's jumping around, splashing, having a good
just
time,
Summer.
just like Summer would always do.
Okay.
I mean, that's how all my kids are.
Okay.
They just splash around and have a good time.
Does she go underwater at any time that you see?
Oh, she just dips her head in, but sticks it right back up. I mean, it was only up to here
so
at the time.
Where did this idea of under the water, where's that come from? Okay.
That just blew my mind when I heard that. I was like, she didn't even go into, because when she was playing in the water, I was literally taking the TikTok video just to watch, you know, and I did different things because that's how TikTok is. You can do different things with them.
Right.
And I was just taking TikTok video, and he come up out of there somewhere, and I was like, just splashed around, and then he threw up gang signs.
Do you know them?
No, I have no idea who that is.
Okay.
And then he started throwing up gang signs, and I'm like, so I moved it back away from him as quick as I could, and I was videoing them flowers, and then back at Summer again real quick. And then he decided to get in the water right there, and he went like this with the water a couple times. I told him, please stop that. She don't like to be splashed.
Okay.
And so he quit, got out, and I said, come on, Summer, we got to go get Grandma's prescription. And we just got back in the truck and left.
Okay.
Nobody swims for 15 minutes. Nobody swims like that for 15 minutes. Can you imagine getting a gob full of the... no, I can't. So the Hunter Candace thing may just be staying out of trouble over the alcohol, and that's it. It could be. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think... one second. Yeah, I don't think... I think... I mean, I don't know why Candace brings a 15-year-old there. I don't know why.
So a lot has been said about the tea thing, right? And there's Can over there and stuff. Now I asked Hunter,
When we come down
Tell me
here,
the
this
story
whole
on that.
place was littered in trash.
Okay.
It was all trash down here. Like them teas were all over through there, all through everywhere.
Okay.
There was flowers that my mom wanted to pick from here, and I said, "Mom, you better not do that. It's a state park. You get in trouble for that if you get caught."
Okay.
I'm not getting caught for that.
Okay.
And I told her that, and we just walked on back to the truck. But I don't know where that iced tea coming from. I know that I did buy an iced tea.
Okay.
From the smoke shop in town, but I bought that iced tea from my mother.
Okay. Okay.
And if she was here today, she would tell you that.
Right. Right.
And the vapes that I bought were nicotine vapes from the hippie house.
Next door.
Right, next door.
Okay.
Well, no, they're kind of, one's further.
You see how easy she can lie? You see how easy it is for her to lie. Candace comes from the streets. And when I say the streets, I mean literally the streets. She was homeless a lot in her life.
Down by the mall.
Does
The
this
smoke shop's
survive?
down by the mall where I got the iced tea. And the hippie house is just right over here before you crossed over the bridge.
Got it. Okay. So the smoke shop where you bought the
We went to the hospital,
right,
and picked up my mom,
right,
and then we stopped at the smoke shop, and I got mom that twisted tea that she wanted, and then I stopped at the hippie house and got me some smoked nicotine vapes. Is what I got.
Okay. What flavor?
I think they were Skittles.
Okay.
Because that's kind of like.
Do they have like a different flavor?
They actually taste like Skittles.
Okay.
So she bought a vape that tastes like Skittles. There's also Skittles in the back of the truck where Summer's.
It's the only kind I'll buy.
Okay.
And then we left from there, and we went straight down to Walgreens, and went to the drive-thru. But after we were done at the hippie house, I think we bought 3 of them. I think, I believe. And I set them right there on the council, and he asked for one. I said, "No, you can't have none."
Did he take one?
I don't know.
Okay.
Honest God, I don't know.
Okay.
But then we went to the Walgreens and dropped off mom's prescription. I said, "Well, if we got to wait 30 minutes, why don't we just bring Summer down here and let her play for a little bit?"
Okay.
And that's what we did.
Okay.
I mean, there was nothing. I honestly didn't see him drink nothing down.
But you just heard her say, I put the bathing suit on her before we left that morning. Oh, but since we got to wait, she conveniently has her bathing suit on. So might as well go swimming for 10 minutes because that's what I always do when I'm waiting for my prescription at CVS or Walgreens. Fuck it. Let's go swimming for 10 minutes. Yep. That's what we'll do. You know what? I have my bathing suit on underneath here. Let's go.
Here, I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't.
All right. So it's your word against his, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay. On this scenario right here. Okay. So from here, where do you guys go?
Walgreens to pick up my mom's prescription.
Okay. Is that the Walgreens right down at the edge
it's right straight across.
It's the one that I showed the other day that it's right down here?
Yeah, when we turned to come down here, it's right down the corner.
Okay. And you get mom's prescription.
Yep.
Then what happens?
Then I told mom, I said, why don't we get a Sonic?
Okay.
Because it's hot out.
Right.
So we drove in there, got a Sonic.
Right across the street.
Yep, right across the street.
Okay.
And then we left from there.
And again, you can take my word for it or not, but I will put it out. But I have to change the person's voice. Candace says she did not go to Sonic that day. That's what she says.
I went up Moreland Drive because I had to pick up a few things. I was in the store for maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Grabbed some milk and some cheese, and I don't remember what else I bought.
Okay. And that's the food lush.
Okay. Now, right here, she says she goes to the grocery store, picks up some milk and cheese and all of, that's it. 5-10 minutes, her and Grandis go in. Summer and Hunter stays in the truck. But Hunter said she was in there an hour. And why that Walgreens, I'll never understand. Because it was right across from this this lake. That's why this was planned. Hunter said he was up all night that night. He didn't go to sleep. He just got a couple hours of sleep. I think him and Candace were talking the night before. Oh, I got to bring grandma to the hospital in the morning. Let's get together. Yes, there is. There is a Walgreens in Holston Valley Hospital. There certainly is. And she passed 500 other pharmacies to get there. I think her and Hunter talked the night before.
No, priceless.
Priceless. Okay. All right.
And then I was like, Hunter, you're not coming to that?
Also, in that priceless parking lot, there is a Burger King. And Hunter said a couple years ago, when he was talking, he said that they stopped and they got summer French fries there.
House. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're going back to your house.
Okay.
And I took him back to his house and dropped him off and left. And Summer was still awake when I left his house.
Okay. Okay.
And Allie did never walk to the truck and try to talk to me or
okay.
I tried to get her to come over and talk to me, but she wouldn't.
Okay. Where does from here when you left?
Allie had said that she had lied about that she never went to the car. And again, why do these people lie? Why did Allie lie when she didn't have to?
Here, okay, and you went to Sonic, like you mentioned. What flavors do you buy? Do you remember?
I think I got me and Mom a grape.
Is that your favorite?
Not my mom.
Is that your favorite?
That's my favorite. I don't remember what Mom got. She got it's like a cool water or something like that.
Okay.
And then Hunter, I think, wanted the blue one, I think.
Okay, is that the slushy?
Yeah.
Okay.
The slushies. I don't know.
Did you buy food?
Nope.
Just the slushies?
Just the slushies.
Okay. Then what happened?
And then we left from there, went to Priceless, and I wasn't even in there 5 minutes.
Okay.
Grabbed my milk, come right back out the door, and he was sitting there playing on TikTok like he always does.
Okay.
I mean, and then for him to sit there and say that he doesn't even make TikToks, I have on my phone personally, I can show you where he's made TikToks.
Okay.
Honest God.
I hope you've given it to the officials, right?
No, actually, it's still on my phone. I haven't had a chance because I was going to talk to them Tuesday when I went back to town.
Okay.
I got some business I got to take care of.
Got it. Roger that. So from there, you go back to Hunter's house.
I drop him off.
Explain the milk. The picture of
the milk, it was sitting right there beside Summer.
Okay.
Because when I handed it to Hunter in the car, he was on the outside.
Oh.
I said, Hunter, put this on the other side of Summer. I just set it over there.
Okay.
And she was wide awake sitting up.
Okay.
Like, she didn't go to sleep until after we left town.
Did she change clothes?
Yeah, I changed her clothes because when I have the windows down, it could be 100 degrees. I'll have all the windows up. Roll up the window, Mommy, I'm cold. And she not be cold, but I still do it.
Is that part of Summer's
That's
personality?
just Summer.
Tell me about Summer.
Tell you about Summer.
I want to know about Summer.
Okay.
She's a happy little girl.
Okay.
Couple things here. Candace says she's got to go back to town and she's going to give him, that information on her phone because she's got business to take care of. I can't think of any more business, more paramount than finding your daughter. Number one. Number two, she says 5 minutes in the gas station or the grocery store. Number three, what was my third one? Hold on.
Right there beside Summer.
Okay.
Because when I handed it to Hunter.
Oh, number three, she says that Summer is, always cold. Like, she rolls down the window, Mom, I'm freezing. But she put the bathing suit on her that morning before leaving, she says, because, it was hot outside.
In the car, he was on the outside.
Even though she says they weren't planning on going swimming.
I said, Hunter, put this on the other side of Summer. I just set it over there.
Okay.
And she was wide awake sitting up.
Okay.
Like, she didn't go to sleep until after we left town.
Did she change clothes?
Yeah, I changed her clothes because when I have the windows down, it could be 100 degrees. I'll have all the windows up. Roll up the window, Mommy, I'm cold. And she not be cold, but I still do it.
Is that part of Summer's
That's
personality?
just Summer.
Tell me about Summer.
Tell you about
I want to know about Summer.
She's a happy little girl.
Okay.
She's the best little girl anybody could imagine. Just like, well, I don't really want to say her name.
Yeah, don't say her name.
But, you know, happy-go-lucky. Nothing ever brings her down hardly.
Mm-hmm. Today's a tough day for you, I can tell.
Yeah, it's really tough. It's been tough lately.
Tell me about that.
Well, every time I look around, I see her face.
Okay.
Candace has a meltdown on this during this time. Chris actually turned the cameras off. There was EquiSearch where they actually was here, and Chris did know that they was in the area or whatever. But I think she got close to actually breaking.
I don't know what else I can tell you.
Well, help me understand when you went home. Tell me about those dynamics that day. Take me back to that day. Yeah, on the way home.
On the way home, well, we were just sitting there talking, me and Mom, about everything pretty much. Trees, flowers, rocks. Whatever Mom likes, pretty much we talk about. And I was like, what's Summer doing? She's like, oh, she fell asleep. I was like, oh, how's she sleeping? And when I look back, because I'm driving, and I look back like this, she had her arms up like this, like her daddy sleeps all the time.
Okay.
So I wanted to catch that moment.
Okay.
It's just things I do.
Right.
And I was like, here, Mom, hurry up, take that picture. And then
she's lying to her.
She accidentally hit the video record.
Okay.
Instead of the picture part.
Okay.
So like, did you catch it? She like, no, I accidentally hit the video part.
That's what you get for handing Grandma the camera.
Yeah. Well, I was driving though.
Okay.
And I was like, did you put her arm back down? She's like, yeah. I was like, dang. And then she got a picture of her, but by that time her arm was down, but her arm was up most of the time like this.
Right.
And we were like 2 minutes from the house when she took her arm down.
Okay.
And then when we got to the house, we unlocked the gate, went up, and I woke her up. She got up, I unbuckled her, she got out of the car. We went and grabbed the boys from the house and come help us with the groceries.
Yep.
Because I always have them come help me do something.
And now, who was home when you got?
Now, if you need help with the groceries, that's not bologna and whatever she said, bread or milk, right?
Got home?
My 3 sons.
Okay. And how old's your oldest?
He'll be 13 in September.
Okay. So was he babysitting?
Well, technically they weren't really. They were watching TV and sleeping at the same time.
Okay.
And I was just going to run out for a sec.
Kind of like like Daniel and Malaya, they were, zoning in and out at the same time, but also listening at the same time.
And we never even planned. I didn't even plan for Hunter to even be with us that day at all.
Got it.
He just called and was like, "Want to come over for a second?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll come over for a second, but I got to get right back to Mom." And that was all it was a quick second thing.
Got it.
She's lying. You can tell she's lying.
He's like, "Mom, can I go with them?" I'm like sitting there shaking my head like this, and I was like, "I don't care." So I'm just like, "Okay, whatever."
Okay.
Yeah, this quick second thing. Quick second thing. Listen, I got to get back to my mother. Of course you can come with me. Of course. It's 15 years old and sure.
I didn't even think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I always take them kids.
Yeah, you took the kids. You took the kids a lot of places. But where's your boys at?
That's
time they call me and ask me come get me, I always come get them because their mom don't do nothing with them.
Okay.
She just sits there.
That seems to be the difference between you and Allie. You guys have a difference in terms of what you say you do and what she says she does, right? There's always that. It seems to be a conflict.
Conflict somewhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead. Finish your
But
thought.
I'm always taking the kids like it was, I want to say like 3-4 months ago. I went over to Allie's and I asked Allie if she wanted her and the kids wanted to go up to, I want to call it Ducktown because that's where we planned on going, was Ducktown. And she's like, no, I'm going to sleep, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right. I was like, well, can I go? And Allie's like, yeah, go ahead. So we took him up to Ducktown with us and stuff and brought him back and everything was fine. I thought we were good friends, but I guess she's trying to get back at me for some reason. I don't know.
Those are reasons that
they're beyond me.
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
And you know what? That's not for me, right? Let's let the authorities figure that out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's why I didn't really want to do an interview because I'm not trying to fight this.
Right.
Or say something that I say. I'm not into all that game.
I'm here to help find your daughter.
I want to find Summer. I don't even care about anybody else's bullcrap. I want to find my daughter.
I do too. Okay.
That's all this matters to me.
I totally agree. I totally agree that I'm on that same page with you. All these people, I'm sure, are on the exact same page as well. I think you know that, right?
Yeah.
So walk me through when you got home.
Okay.
You unload the grocery. What exactly is going down there?
Well, I bring my kids out and we all unload the groceries, but we all go in my house first because we sort out my mom's groceries from her groceries. Okay. We always do.
Yeah.
And we did that, and Mom walked back across, and me and Summer were putting groceries away, and watching TV off and on, and just chilling with the boys, hanging out, and then we decided to do some laundry, because laundry, my kids, they got 80 pairs of pants, 80 pairs, each one of them.
Okay.
So, doing laundry at my house is like
a job, right?
It's a job.
Right. Do you have a bulldozer?
No. Sometimes I wish I did.
Okay.
That's just joking.
Got it. That's okay.
But
you're doing
laundry and stuff, and kids are all sitting there watching TV, chilling. And I stepped down, and I noticed Mom was sitting on the step, and her step is like literally from here to that tree, from my doorstep.
Okay.
I can literally walk over and be right there.
Okay.
And she's like looking around. I was like, "What's your problem?" She's like, "We got to get these plants transplanted into bigger pots."
Okay.
And she.
Now you're sitting on the front porch, or where you all?
No, I'm not sitting.
Are you in the house?
No. She's sitting on our camper step right there. And,
okay.
And the flowers are here on both sides.
Okay.
And I'm just standing there. We're just talking. And she's like, "We got to get these transplanted." And I was like,
Now, again, they let her sleep in that hard car. I don't think so. I mean, anything is possible, but at 3:09, that picture is taken. Summer is, and Candace and them are home at 3:11 or 3:13. This is Summer's room in the dark. The one that they claimed that she wanted to go down and play in. I think as soon as they got home, that is when whatever happened to Summer happened. This is Summer's room when she, right after she went missing, and this was them cleaning it when the Dr. Phil show came about. What does their TV look like? They had one in the living room that the boys was watching, and then they had one downstairs, and Girls Gone Wild was playing on it. Dawn wasn't supposedly around there. Oh, you're fine, my dear. You're fine. It's just a few minutes. She's going to say, "You might as well throw me I think she says to the dogs, doesn't she? I don't think she says hogs. That TV was huge also. Yeah. Well, this is just awful. There's no other way to say it. Does anyone think Dawn's seen Summer being hurt? Dawn is part of it, in my opinion. Dawn is part of it. Candace knows. I believe Grandis knows. But I believe Dawn and another person are the biggest parts of it. Someone's up here at the house trying to touch the kids. You weren't home, you say, but the tree trimmer says you was there at 8:30 and 9:30. And Dawn, you've actually told people you was actually home that morning. You know it. I know it. TBI knows it. FBI knows it. We all know it. I don't know, but it's been interesting. Hopefully I will have some more information. Maybe tomorrow, some more big information. Again, I'm working on some stuff. But if you've been here the last 2.5 hours nearly, I think it's pretty interesting. You know what? I've been talking to people and piecing things together. Little Red, you definitely need to go back to the beginning. Yes, on this one. Yeah. Because this one's a doozy. It's a fucking doozy. This one is. Yeah. I do think I know Don is shitting his pants right now. And I know that other people are shitting their pants right now. Any more on Jack and Lily? There's supposedly documents that's been more unredacted, but they haven't, the news hasn't released them yet. So thank you, Mara. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you so much, honey. Yeah, Kaz, you want to see this one. You do. You want to see this one. Go right back to the beginning for this one. It's a lot. A lot. First dispatch said mom went for a run. That means an errand. I don't know if it said run or for a walk. I don't know. I need to go get some caffeine. I'm tired. I have seriously been working around the clock the last 3 days. Summer deserves justice. Yeah. Did I get any sleep? A little bit. A little bit. Yeah. It's a lot of work. All right, guys. Much love, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. Please comment down below and let me know what you think. Your thoughts on this is whenever for my live stream people, if you can just leave a comment down below, a smiley face, hello, anything after this live, that would mean a lot as well. Okay. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you have any information, you will be 100% anonymous. You can email me, alljustice, the number 4, the letter U at gmail.com, or text me 307-228-4906. Okay. God bless each and every one of you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Good night.